What up, Sam? What up? 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 What up?
78.
That was a lot of what ups. Yeah, episode 78. What's new? Nothing. Not much. Oh, phase 3 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whenever.
Well, when this airs, we'll be in phase 3. Yeah, took a week off. Yeah, Matt went on a little cottage excursion.
You took a week off, or I took?
We took a week. More or less we.
Sorry.
Matt did, but I
we went to
I
the
was
cottage.
working still.
We went to the cottage, so yeah, we didn't shoot last week. Boo-hoo.
Way to go. It's because before that it was like 77 straight weeks. Man, it's
But
straight.
vacation's allowed. Like, it's allowed.
Like, we're not like super famous enough to be like, oh, like they didn't do an episode this week.
Speak for yourself. I'm pretty famous.
I guess technically you would be more famous than I am. But that
you heard it here, folks.
Yet. You just wait.
I like that attitude.
And
I like that attitude.
I'll be like, yeah. It's not the last you've seen of Sam J. Definitely not.
I was in fuck.
What? Where?
It's usually Denega?
Yeah. Usually it's me who has the speaking problems, not you.
Yeah.
Oof.
Everybody gets one.
For me, I get many. And it's still the way she goes.
But yeah, I filmed for Jake Brandt. Did some little live acoustic sessions. Pretty dope.
Yeah? Like original music, or are you doing covers?
You did one cover and one original tune, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Weak Kings by Tragically Hip?
No.
No?
No. I actually don't know what song it was.
Because from where the location was, it's like, okay, I can see that. We played there.
We did 2 different locations, actually.
Oh, okay.
So one's on a porch, one's there. But yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Fucking.
And then I have a wedding tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah. And this took a dunk at the cottage.
They went for a little swim.
Yeah, this took a little swim at the cottage.
Yeah, the drone became a submarine.
You should put the clip in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
send me
the drone falling.
Then, yeah.
I did.
I'll figure out how to put this clip in. Oh, yeah, I can just grab it off the... Yeah. Okay.
But, it worked. Still works, still flies. I'm going to use it tomorrow at the wedding, so... Thank you, DJI, for making a drone that somehow can be fully submerged underwater and still work.
Yeah, you just work a little magic, get some rice out, heat it up a little bit, toss in the oven for 350 for 3 hours, and you're good to go.
Yeah, put it in the oven.
Right? Man, I was driving the other day, and I saw it was like 3 houses were having a combined garage sale.
Dope.
And I was thinking, is it one of those things where is it kind of like a flex to be like, hey, like I'm selling some cool shit, and like, because I don't think they're all like pooling the money together, probably like separate, and like, oh, like the Johnsons made this much, and they only made that. Why are they trying to sell those? Who's trying to buy those? Like,
interesting.
But at the same time, is it almost like, is it weird to have be selling too much shit at a garage sale?
No, I don't think so. That's what a garage sale is.
Yeah, but it's like random.
That's what a good garage sale is.
But like,
all the shit.
You're trying to like sell like new stuff. Like you went and got shit, and you're gonna resell it at a garage sale.
That's a store. You're talking about a store, Sam.
Right. It's just, I don't know. It's weird that.
Did they do that?
No, I drove by and I saw like a sign for like multi-house like garage sale. Like
that means it's a big garage sale.
Yeah, where like mask and social distancing required. Yeah, like it had a sign on the road.
Oh, I see.
So it was like a legit thing. So, but like, I don't know. I think it's a weird line to walk. We sound
did you
like
ever have garage sales?
No, never did.
Never did. You never had one.
No.
Wow.
No.
Interesting.
I always thought the garage sailors would be like an old like punk band or something.
The garage sailors?
Yeah. It's always sound like a punk
old
band.
Retired people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could fuck with that for sure. Yo, Italy won the Euro, so Forza Azzurri.
One of the few times a year, someone like me who doesn't really care about soccer, is a football, will kind of pay attention.
Football.
The football.
There you go.
And then it's not coming home. Sorry, England.
Sorry, England. England fans suck too.
England going to England, apparently.
Well, like they're just like poor sportsmen, you know, the English fans. But
I don't know.
I look at soccer hooligans.
Yeah, there's the lads. The lads are just having pints and like
exactly.
It's probably the same way people look like Americans in football.
Totally.
The other football.
Totally. Yeah, the other football.
Yeah, which is
in football that barely involves foot.
Which at this point, like 55 days till NFL kicks off.
That's a while.
It is. And that's probably when the NBA season we pick them back up again too.
Oh, yeah.
October-ish.
Nice. Let's go
preseason
Raps.
September and
Think they'll
shit.
be playing here or no? I don't.
I think yes, because the Blue Jays are already getting close.
Blue Jays is different. I think the Blue
Yeah?
Jays is different.
Because like they're outdoors at the Rogers Center, but
Yes.
it can be closed though.
They won't.
Well, that's just stupid. Like
Well,
you have a dome.
sorry,
You can,
sorry.
if it's raining,
Sorry.
you can just close the dome.
Here was my argument. I think the Blue Jays, like the Raptors, you're a lot closer to people. The Blue Jays, it's going to be a lot easier to space people out. And even when you went to a Blue Jays game before, it was already pretty spaced out. Obviously, there's going to be
Yeah.
a lot of people willing to go right now.
Oh, yeah, they are.
for sure.
Because the team's actually good and worth
But
watching.
that's why I
like
think,
I want to go.
They were always able to operate at barely a maximum capacity, right? Whereas the Raptors, they probably need a shit ton more.
I don't know, because like I was watching the home run derby, and guys hitting fucking dingers.
Yeah. That
But,
was in
like,
Denver?
Denver and like packed. Like,
Yeah.
There's
Well,
no
that's the
there's no
States.
spacing and
That's
shit.
the
and like
States.
yeah, but I feel like I mean you can look around.
I'm
like,
just
yeah.
saying, I don't think the ACC can, for the Raptors, can operate like financially at not maximum capacity.
I mean I'm
I
optimistic.
could be wrong. They could charge a shit ton for the tickets.
Yeah, because the Jays asked for July 30th to try to like back going in there,
That's soon.
and like it was an optimistic answer that I saw somebody report on.
That'd be cool though. That'd be nice to see.
So
I don't know what
the
to do with my
Jays might
arms.
try to be in there and like same here. I never know what to do with
Yeah, but
anything.
you got a nice, comfy like.
Yeah, I do use.
got,
and,
like-
I do use and abuse this because I was the same thing when I
You
sat.
need a nice, comfy
Yeah,
podcast chair.
yeah. Posse next studio upgrade. I got a new chair
Speaking
last
of, we
weekend.
might have to move the studio soon.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Enzo's getting real annoying in the morning. Waking up at fucking
Yeah.
5:30 and 6.
I can imagine that happening.
So we'll figure something out.
That is true. That is a future conversation to have. But
Yeah.
well, speaking of time, there at work, I asked somebody like, "Oh, like, when's your break?" And like, she looked at the clock, and then went to the phone to look at like the digital clock, because she didn't like know how to tell
know how to tell
time. And she's like, "Oh, that's like a," she said it was like that's acoustic time. And I was like, "You're not wrong,
I like that.
but that's an interesting
I
answer."
like that. Acoustic?
Yeah, and like digital is electric time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
acoustic
that.
time.
Acoustic clock.
Yeah. I was like, it's interesting.
Yeah. I like that outlook. That perspective. Yeah, but that's a thing. People don't know how to tell time these days, like some people.
Yeah, do you remember having that, like the yellow fucking board or whatever?
Yeah, it's with that
yeah.
gear thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to do all the different time shit.
Yeah, I remember that. The red fucking. What are those called? Hands.
Hand. Yeah. A hand.
I was like, I remember them being actual hands because I think they were the tips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the tips.
Just put the hand on the tip.
So you get just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip of the iceberg, you know?
Detective shows, Sam. Detective shows. Do you fucking. Why is like the spouse always a bitch because the guy is choosing the career
Over her.
whatever, or him?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But like, it's the same every time. Didn't you expect it? Didn't you expect it when you married him? To go into that fucking position where it's going to be like, oh, he's going to take his job real seriously.
Yeah, there's no time for the family. And it's either that or he's like a fucking
Like, you signed up for it.
or for those detective shows, or either the protagonist is like at a bar after the shift with a cigarette and
That's
a
hilarious.
thing of whiskey or
Like
something.
avoiding his spouse. His or
Yeah,
her spouse.
or has nothing at all. It's like, oh, it's just me. I dedicate my life to this, and it's just no one can interfere with my work because I'm a
Yeah, like
focused
I just don't know
individual.
why that's always the plot. Like, why is the plot always fucking disappointed spouse? Why can't the spouse be like totally on board and then just figure it out? Or like
Yeah, kind of same thing when like
why doesn't the spouse just be like, oh honey, I know you have like you probably just have people fucking yelling at you all day and stuff. Like, here's dinner.
yeah, like it's
Or
like,
the guy, sweetie, fucking. Did you have some fucking?
yeah, I cleaned the house today for you.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
No, never positive because
No, it's always
it's part of the character's arc.
you missed Kenny's soccer practice today. You were supposed to pick him up.
Yeah, you miss his graduation. That's a
No,
dagger.
and then it's a conversation years later with the son. If there's a teenager,
Yeah.
they neglect the teenager, and then the teenager gets
Yeah,
all
why my
fucking-
dad hate me? Hate my dad.
Oh, and he starts bullying people, or like gets into trouble at school and gets suspended. And
Yeah, it
ends
doesn't
up
quite
doing
have a
heroin.
father figure.
Ends up doing heroin.
Yeah, doesn't
Yeah.
need to have going without a father figure.
But if it's a
He's
young
rebel.
kid, then it's all like the wife is just pissed off all the time.
Yeah, I'm at
Or the
home. I'm at
husband-
home looking
or the
after the
husband is
baby.
pissed off all the
Where are you?
Yeah,
Fucking yeah, that's annoying.
yeah. There's two plots in a detective movie for that.
Oh yeah, or they're
The
like
wife is either pissed, or there's a teenager, and that teenager.
that's like the family route. Fucking
Yeah.
family, Fast 9. But
like single detective. Are you gonna?
yeah,
go
or
with?
a
Okay.
single detective where they're like the renegade or
Ooh,
like the
not vigilante.
probably rides like a
Does
fucking
drugs.
motorcycle.
Does drugs on the side.
Yeah, that's what I was saying
Does a
earlier.
little-
Like cigarette and fucking thing of whiskey at a bar
Oh, like yeah.
at like 3 a.m. just like- or goes to a diner,
Diner.
not
Drunk.
not a restaurant.
Drinks during the day. Goes to the diner.
Yeah,
Slips a little in the
will someone take the edge off?
while his partner arrives just like moments later, like with folders and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say we're doing something big. Let's make a fucking detective show.
Yeah.
A funny, you can make almost a funny
Let's
detective
do
show.
that. That'd be fun. Like pretend to be detectives. Just be bad detectives. I don't know what you're talking about. Which case
What?
are we talking about?
Wait, there's a
We should do
case.
that. We're doing that. Let's mark it down, Sam.
Yep.
We're
Put a marker
writing
right
a skit
here.
about detectives. We're doing it.
Yep.
Okay.
Fucking yeah.
Detective
fucking
sitting in
W's.
a diner.
Speaking about like writing something, this is going different route. But I know we like talked like not on a
Sorry, did
previous
you say
episode.
writing or riding?
What?
It sounded like you said riding.
Writing.
You definitely said riding.
Writing.
And we got it on tape.
Writing?
So,
Writing?
Let's see what you said.
Writing. And fuck it. Anyways, way
What
she
were
goes.
you riding?
Yeah, I was writing about
About.
because people like young kids at work, they're watching the Too Hot to Handle and
Oh,
like
yeah.
the fucking Love Island and those fucking just garbage
Oh, yeah.
shows. And we were talking about having like that have like the son and the mom go like having like that
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
a
like the
family dynamic
Bachelor-
one.
yeah, yeah.
And I pitched it to people at work, and
They
like they said
loved
they would watch it.
They loved
So
it.
there's something there.
Fuck yeah.
There is something there, 100%. Because
Good idea.
if you make a show that people like not dislike watching, but they watch it because like
I
oh,
want to watch the train wreck happen.
that, and it's just like they
we've
hate
talked about
watch
this
it.
before. It's hard not to watch.
Yeah, and, like,
Yeah.
and you like no,
It's like
it's
Jersey Shore.
and you know it's
It's like
garbage.
Jersey Shore.
Because I admit I watched some Jersey Shore.
We all watched Jersey
Yeah.
Shore. We were
But
kids.
then I brought it to them. They didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
They didn't know what Jersey Shore was.
No.
Don't go watch it. They'd love it. Actually,
Oh.
no. If they want dating and love, a little different.
Yeah. Oh, Chad said this to Courtney. Oh, you're using her, bro. Like it's always dumb shit like that. You don't even like her for who she is, bro.
Oh, like when the single guys just getting beef.
Oh yeah.
You're here for the wrong reasons.
Yeah. You actually have a
I'm
girlfriend
worried
at
that
home.
they're not here for the right reasons. That's every season of The Bachelor and Bachelorette.
Oh yeah.
For the right reasons. Like, we get it. You think they're in it for not love? Like, what the fuck?
And to
They're
get
just
some
as crazy as you.
and to get some clout, if you get some pussy, sure, and a bit of money, fucking all right.
Half those guys.
Sign me up.
You gotta understand. All those guys except one, and all those girls except one, on the back of their head have, I'm still gonna be going home. He's only picking one of us. So
Yeah.
they're thinking, this is my fucking dating tape. The dating ad, whatever what do they call that nowadays?
No,
Remember
is
we
it
used to
still
have
Tinder?
that? Yeah, but remember you used to have like a fucking, when we were young, we used to see on TV shows, they would have like dating videos.
Dating videos? No.
Yeah, like your profile was like, "Hi, I'm Ted. I have
like fucking like what was it, like Plenty of Fish and shit like that.
Yeah, but it was all done through videos. Like you had to order a tape and shit like that back in the day. You know?
yeah, like the
Yeah.
infomercials.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
It's supposed to fucking.
Oh yeah,
Mighty storm supposed to come in.
It started pouring. We got like a tornado warning.
Yeah, it's like see what happened to Barry.
I didn't see it actually. I was trying.
Yeah,
A
but
tornado
like,
actually touched down apparently, right?
yeah, like roofs, like some roofs are ripped off and shit. Like one house, like the whole
No
street looked like fuck,
Shit. Wow. Imagine that happened.
right?
Power could go out.
I mean,
Hey, if the power goes out, the camera will still be rolling. in the audio from the camera.
Fair enough. I mean,
And we won't have lights. Actually,
yeah. Well,
what are battery? This guy will still
this
be on.
is.
That'd be fun though.
Yeah, if it does, fucking cool.
Yeah.
Right on. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
Fucking being kind of mad at. Like, people who have I got my dose vaccine, like the signs on their lawn.
Oh, I got my shot.
I got my shot.
Yep.
Who cares?
I know.
Like,
You know what I was thinking today too? Like the rest of the world is so over COVID.
yeah.
Like no one's even talking about it. Like I'm listening to podcasts and stuff. Like they're not even talking about it.
It was just something that it was shitty. We kind of
Like they're over it.
got
Like
through
it's
it
like,
and
it's
pushed
like
on.
it's not even a thing anymore. Meanwhile, here we're like, hold on.
Yeah, because I'm seeing like comedians to like book like tours, bands are booking tours and
They're
shit.
not even talking about it. They're not even talking about it like on the NBA anymore.
Not really, except I'm not sure what happened, but Bradley Beal, he's on the health and safety protocols right now, so he might not be able to go to the Olympics.
Oh no. It's because they lost to Nigeria.
And Australia.
Yeah, brutal.
But it was funny, there's a guy who showed a clip of how it's called FIBA, I think, like international NBA rules and shit are different from NBA rules. So like Team USA is just fucking like flopping and like, oh, it's like exploiting the call and stuff like that. Where the other like
play
European,
differently.
they play those rules, so it's more or less like kind of letting them play a
Old
bit more.
school. A little more like old school basketball.
Yeah. More or less how like not how all playoff basketball is called. It's, they kind of a little bit more loose. They let them play on.
I know what you mean.
Any sport in the playoffs, they kind of let them play a bit.
For sure.
It's kind of like that all the time in like international
Even in the
NBA.
Euro, man. Like, there's a picture of like the Italian player. You've probably seen it pulling the guy down by the shirt.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's like, yeah, but like, you know how much shirt tugging happens in a game? Like, go post all the pictures of all the shirt tugging that happened in the game.
That's how,
There'll
like-
be fucking 40 photos.
That's how like you usually have your hand on the guy like on his
You know
hip
how
or
much
like around
shirt
there
tugging
like
happens down here and up here like all the time.
or even
all
like
the time.
even like in the post too.
All the
In
time.
the paint, you're trying to fucking
I had so many motherfuckers pull me down because they were pulling my fucking shirt, back in the day. I had one guy, dude. I had one motherfucker. I was catching up to this guy. He pulled me down by my shirt, and I got the foul, and I swore at the ref and got a red card. And I was just like, worth it. And then my coach swore, and he got fucking yelled at the ref and got kicked out too.
nice.
Because it was bullshit. Like, you want to fucking foul... You want to tell me I fouled that guy as he pulled me down to the ground? You're fucked. And, like, straight up, like, people don't usually foul it like that. People don't straight up grab you and throw you to the ground. They don't really do that in soccer.
Yeah.
It's all just, like, pushing and shoving.
Well, also, I was kind of thinking too. Some of it's a major North American sports and a bit more. There's always room for human error in all the sports. For some sports, whether it's like I don't know, like ping pong, like tennis, where it's like it's in or it's out. Like
Sure.
it's pretty much more or less it is, and stuff like that.
Like,
where,
things can be black and white in certain things.
yeah,
in certain
where like most of the other
aspects.
bigger sports, like fucking, you look at the NBA, like, a blocking foul and then like an offensive foul,
Yeah.
and a defensive foul, are like so
Like
gray.
soccer, they check the replays now.
Yeah.
Finally, right?
Wasn't there that new replay system with the VAR or
Yeah.
some shit?
Yeah.
But like kind of same way they do in NFL when there's a fumble, they let the play fully go out instead of stopping it as soon as the fumble happens.
They've always let the play on. Like, play on's always been a thing. Like,
Yeah.
if there's a foul and your team maintains the possession, they'll let it play on to a certain extent.
Yeah,
Yeah. And they're usually good at judging that. Like, yeah.
man.
And it's a great rule. Like, the play on rule's great.
yeah. Just call it. Like,
And
it
if the
makes
player's
sense.
really hurt, the team will fucking just kick it out or some shit.
yeah, it's called timeout or something.
Yeah. They usually kick it out of bounds.
Just fucking boot it.
What happens is, like, you kick it out of bounds to force the clock to stop, and then the other team would just throw it back to you when it play resumes.
Oh yeah, a little kind of unwritten rule.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like a respect thing. At least it used to be like that. I don't know so much anymore.
Not knowing so much anymore. I feel like front page news today. Today's Thursday.
I purposely didn't look at your message because I don't know what it is.
Oh, for what?
Your front page news.
Oh yeah, it was. How Coburg last year went into this like climate
Oh yeah, the climate emergency Tyler
thing.
Elder was on here for that.
Yeah, so yeah, he brought it up. There's
Only it's warm in here.
yeah, some guy was trying to make an argument to have like more like plugins for electric cars to help reduce for the help the town of Coburg and Northumberland to reduce its effect on climate change.
And
when like I just don't feel like that's your reason to put more electric cars when I think.
How about you give people electric cars?
Yeah, like electric cars like aren't really like the cheapest.
Yeah,
and like they're still kind of being I don't know they're good, but
they're still being worked out. I would get one.
Like electric cars are still kind of a work in progress. I feel like.
Well, like to make
for the environment, all the parts.
There's lots of
batteries,
good ones, but they're all a little expensive.
Because even with like Tesla batteries, like once those batteries are dead, it's fucking. You can't get rid of it, and like it's hard to like properly like recycle it. And
I have no idea if
shit like that.
I don't even know if that's true or not.
Yeah, I remember seeing that a while ago, but again, I don't know dick all about the subject, so that's why you should always take car and financial advice from
Sam's
me
really smart.
and us. Yeah,
Sam's really smart.
I'm like the smartest of the smart.
He has his degree in like a few things.
No, what's else is smart?
You think that would mean multiple degrees, but it's not. He has one degree in multiple things. It's really interesting.
Yeah, no, what else is really interesting? Having smooth balls. It goes smoothballs.com/PFP15.
Yeah, give her, Sam.
Dude, fucking
plug it.
get
like
the
your
smooth
ass.
balls. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
They both work.
Yo, okay. I thought this was pretty funny. Like,
what do you got?
You know how there was tennis on the weekend or whatever?
Yeah.
I always laugh at the ball boys, right? You can't not laugh at the ball boys. But I imagined like ball boys like Millennial edition. You know, where they're like, because the fucking ball boys rip.
Yeah, it's like on his phone.
Millennials would be like, oh shit, just like jog out there and pick up the ball. Like they get new rights, you know, the ball boys, like rights for ball boys, you know? They're like, don't make them run so fast.
Because like I know, yes, they're kind of running fast, but it's almost like that perfect.
They sprint.
That perfect movement of being like super awkward at the same time.
Yeah,
like,
because
sorry.
Yeah. There's not enough room to get full speed. It's like you're just getting to full speed when you get to the ball.
Like
it's like
do they practice doing like suicides?
Oh, they probably do mad stairs.
Yeah, stairs too.
Suicides too. Yeah. Suicides and stairs.
Yeah, what are you in the gym for? You know, ball boy.
But yeah,
you play basketball? No, edition, ball boy for tennis.
Millennial edition, just like jogging across. Like, I'll get it.
Yo,
I got the last one.
Yo, my name's Sam G.
I got the last one.
This is YouTube's best ball
your
boy
turn.
here. Emmy-winning ball boy here. Let's
all go together for this one.
Yeah, pick somebody from the audience, come with you.
All four of them are like that.
Yeah, like half their hands.
There's another skit right there. There's a bit.
Ball boy championship.
You know, I really like.
You can get the balls quick.
There probably is, like low key, like some kind of fucking fastest ball boy.
Roger Federer's ball boy is fucking. Can go 2.75 seconds to get the ball in.
They had like ball boys the way they had caddies. We had your personal ball boy. Dope. Like a sidekick.
It does, but then it's kind of weird at the same time.
Nah, lit.
Yeah.
Why?
Especially calling your ball boy.
I'm not saying being that ball boy would be dope.
Yeah, this is Timmy, my fucking 15-year-old ball boy who follows me around everywhere.
For just like a tennis player, just like to be like, have your guy with you or girl with you. Just like, we're gonna fucking rock this. And every time he runs the ball, just be like, fucking, you got it.
Yeah. Fucking spit on
Mini pep talk every time. Like,
fist bump.
It's like a mascot.
Let's get a mascot then.
They can wear a costume. I don't give a shit. Ball boys should have costumes.
I mean, market and brand the shit out of it.
Do flips and shit.
This ball boy is sponsored by Snickers.
Big titties. Dude, big titty ball girls. That'd be jokes.
Oh, those are porn stars, man. Big titty ball girls.
Bring them in. I don't judge.
Damn.
They can be ball boys too. Ball girl. Wait, is there a technical term for ball boys?
I had no idea.
It's not ball boys anymore, probably. Ball
Maybe.
people.
Yeah.
Ball persons.
Ball them.
Ball them. Them balls. Hey, them balls.
Them balls. Yeah, it's sumoballs.com/PAP15.
Yeah.
And sick plug.
I really like Mark Norman, Sam Morrell, or Morals. I don't know how they say it.
Morel?
Yeah.
Something like that. Some shit like that. But yeah.
I like their podcast a lot. And I like how they work out bits with one another because I feel like that's what we do. You know, we almost like write down ideas and try and work them out. But we don't actually try and work them out. We just we just try them out and they just suck.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, we could actually try and work out a bit like we do with the skits ideas, right?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean,
I like how they do that. I like listening to them figure out a bit with one another.
because it's always has been one of those things where I'm like, do I really want to? Because like,
Sure.
I always have thought about like writing, whether it's like a 10-minute bit, a 5-minute bit, or whatever.
I'd like to turn it into a skit though, because then you can at least like edit it and kind of tweak it as you go, and you know, involve other people to help. You know, because I don't think I could do it all.
Just
Even stand-up comedy.
remember some jokes for 5 to 10 minutes,
stand-up
go on a
comedy.
stage.
Exactly. I don't think I could do that. I don't have a good memory.
See, I don't either, but I feel like if I just kind of how we do here, if we just kept talking about the same
If you
kind
got
of bit.
good at this, yeah. I know what you mean. You could at least have some kind of act made.
Yeah, still like some things. I feel like I'm not trying to like find my style, but a bit of like not like a bit of self-deprecating, but you can always kind of like take things that happen in your life and just
spin them.
And sure, you can maybe tweak it a tiniest little bit, not to make it fake, but to kind of just put a little sauce on it.
I definitely
spice
think
on it.
that I'm funnier now, and I'm not saying that to you. I'm funnier now. I mean, like, I genuinely think my sense of humor has expanded a bit, and I think like I can make way more people laugh these days, like especially like on working with clients and like other people. Like, I think I'm pretty good at making people laugh these days.
Yeah,
and I think it's good. Like, I just soak in a lot of comedy podcasts, right? Because it's all just conversation. Like, if I soaked in stand-up comedy, then it would be different, right? But because we're soaking it, like I'm soaking in conversation, I think that's why. That's what I'm kind of getting really good at.
yeah. Conversationalist, is that even a fucking
Conversational humor? That's probably a thing. But
yeah, that's what I kind of go back to as well. Like, writing a bit is different than having a conversational humor, having like that kind of timing as opposed to like kind of whether you write jokes, like whether you're like Mitch Hedberg and it says fucking punchline, or like Mark Norman who's just punchline, or you eat somebody like Dave Chappelle where he makes like a little bit of a story sometimes and shit like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, developing like that's your style of comedy. It's pretty interesting, and that's why I love watching them work out bits, because it's just like, that's cool that like that's how it's done. That's literally how it's done. Comedians go back and forth with one another and figure shit out. And yeah, people write material for people, right? Like,
yeah, because I feel like I always liked writing, actually, like in like high school.
I know what you mean,
shit,
but I didn't
like,
actually like the act of writing.
Yeah, I always feel like I can be creative. I can just go like that. But I mean,
I know
putting the actual time in has been the other thing.
Yeah.
Although I keep thinking something to do with like not in the YouTube channel again, but I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, you gotta hop back on it. Some way you can anyway. But that's another thing, like figuring out your act, right?
Yeah.
Figuring out what you're
So
gonna
I thought of like it's a chintzy way to get back in it, but like just doing like everybody's gonna see it here, but like doing like just random like top 5 stuff, like top 5 fast food fries,
Sure,
or like top 5 songs I like
one
by
day
this
we'll
person,
get stoned,
and
write
just,
down a bunch of ideas,
and just do that for content until I think of all this stuff. And
exactly, see what happens. Snowball, right?
Yeah. Kind of same thing with here. We just get in the fucking. You miss 100% the shots you don't take.
That's 100% right, Sam. 100% right.
Right.
All right, just wrap it up here.
I think it's like 100% wrapped up. You'd think
100% wrapped, 10,000% wrapped up.
Yeah, well, family percent wrapped up. Shout out to Vin Diesel, Dominic Toretto.
Let's start fading out.
Yeah, fade to black.
Fast and Furious, bro.
Yeah, they do stink.
Go and get vaccinated.
Put a sign on.
Put a sign on if you want. Do both those things if you want.
And then get a tattoo, and then take a picture on Facebook.
Oh yeah, you gotta do that.
And then tag us so I know how to block you.
For real though. Yeah, I don't care if people get vaccinated, but I care if you're annoying about it for sure.
Yeah, I really don't. I mean, again, this is simple answer, but like, I don't. You can do whatever you want.
100%.
I really don't care at the end of the day.
Don't give a fuck.
Just don't
Don't be annoying about it.
Just don't back me in a corner about it.
Yeah, and don't be annoying about it. Don't kick your sons out of your house. You know? Don't be kicking people out of houses.
That's
All right,
whack.
let's fade out.
Yeah. Before we get rambling on again.
Yeah.
Rambling on.
We do that.
We do kind of ramble on.
Pop with that logo.
Ding.
Peace.
Later, Gators.